Are you ready to reveal God's glory where there is no glory? Welcome to the Daily Devo. I am Vince Miller. This week we have read through 1 Samuel chapter 4. I titled this chapter, Misusing Divine Power. Backing up to the first few verses, we discover that the Israelites were at war with the Philistines. They lose 2 battles, killing approximately 37,000 men. The Ark of God is taken because Hophni and Phinehas are idiots. Then they both get slaughtered, and a messenger brings back some bad news to their father, Eli. Their father, Eli, falls out of his chair because, well, he's fat and apathetic and blind and old. He breaks his neck and then dies. And then this happens to Eli's daughter-in-law. Now, his daughter-in-law, the wife of Phinehas, was pregnant, about to give birth, and when she heard the news that the Ark of God was captured and that her father-in-law and her husband were dead, she bowed and gave birth, for her pains came upon her. And about the time of her death, meaning she dies during this childbirth, the women attending to her said, "Do not be afraid, for you have borne a son." But she did not answer or pay attention. And she named the child Ichabod. And the name Ichabod literally means no glory, no glory. Saying, the glory has departed from Israel, because the Ark of God had been captured and because her father-in-law and her husband were now gone. And she said, the glory has departed from Israel, for the Ark of God has been captured. This chapter concludes with the fulfillment of God's prophecy against Eli and his household. Surprise, surprise, right? And it's fulfilled in just a few hours. And within these hours, the impact of this prophecy is had upon many generations. Eli, a long-standing judge for about 40 years, has tipped over and died. His sons, who were the high priests of Israel, were also slaughtered. Additionally, his daughter-in-law dies during childbirth, leaving his grandson, Ichabod, orphaned. The repercussions are not just limited, though, to his family alone. There are 37,000 families who have lost their sons and brothers and fathers and husbands. The spiritual dismay of Israel as a result of the loss of the high priest is also significant. Furthermore, there is this looming fear of complete annihilation as the glory, the ark, the glory of God has departed from the tabernacle in Israel. So, if you happen to be a father or a grandfather today and you're reading this text with me, I hope you feel compelled to step up your game because your spiritual apathy affects others. I mean, you can sit around like Eli and get old and blind and fat and become apathetic in your old age, or you can actually get in the spiritual game and start doing something. Fellas, my life was changed by a grandfather who refused to sit around in apathy in his old age. In his retirement, he taught me manners, self-care, and chivalry. He gave me driving lessons, taught me a work ethic, demonstrated how to love and give and forgive. He spiritually mentored me when I was desperate for a male role model in my life. This is what he did. He just tabernacled his life around my needs. And then he told me about a man who tabernacled his life on this earth to redeem my soul. You know these words, John chapter 1, verse 14. The Word became flesh and tabernacled among us. And we have seen his glory. This is the good news right here. Even though the glory is gone from the tabernacle, we know that Jesus tabernacled his life with us where there was no glory, Ichabod. Glory was then revealed. So fathers and grandfathers today, fulfill your duty to reveal God's glory and do it today. Begin today before it's too late. I love you guys. I pray this has blessed you. If it has, share it with someone who is a dad or a granddad, and I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.